All right, in this episode of Tequila with Tone, we've got a tequila called Cantera Negra, and it comes in this weird black box contraption. So get ready to watch me struggle to open this. Okay, so Cantera Negra. Yeah, so this is the silver. They also have a reposado and an añejo. Do they have an extra añejo? They do. And they have the cafe, which is an agave-based coffee liqueur, which, as someone who's not a coffee drinker, this is actually pretty good. I do enjoy this, so check that out as well. So yeah, let's see if I can actually get this open and out of here so I can try it. But while I'm doing that, we'll talk about, where this is from, which is Central Jalisco, which is, I haven't seen that. And then also, there's, you should know that it's double distilled, or twice distilled. And I could probably just cut this. No, here we go. I got it! Haha! There we go. All right. I mean, that's actually kind of cool. I mean, like, the presentation looks really good. A couple other things we need to know. No additives, so that's a huge bonus. I'm going to keep checking my notes down here if you're wondering. I'm checking notes. So the story behind this is a little bit grandiose, so I don't know if it's true or not, but they claim that the founder of this tequila went to Cabo on a fishing trip doing competitive tuna fishing, and something like 9 years in a row they went to the same bar afterwards and asked for the best tequila, and so they gave him this, and it was out of some unmarked barrel. Well, eventually they went down and discovered through certain connections or whatever who it was, and they got the exclusive rights to distribute this tequila in the United States, and so now that's what Cantera Negra is now. So, whatever. I mean, who knows? All these different tequilas have crazy stories, and there's always the celebrity tequilas with the best ones, but whatever. So we're gonna see if this is actually worth drinking, because that's the important part. Regardless of whatever story they might be able to tell, what we really need to know if it's worth our monies. So let me get this open the rest of the way here. Oh, there's a snap. Oh, there you go. You take the little choker off. That's creepy. Or hot. It depends on who you're talking to. Oh, man. Oh, the plastic's going to fight me. All right. Get that out of the way. Still have a little paper. Pop this thing out of here. Oh, yeah. That's a good. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. So I'm not able to smell a lot straight out of the bottle. So let's pour it up. Ooh, that's a big one. All right. Okay, so what's interesting is that the name actually translates into black quarry. And as I'm smelling this, I'm getting a very kind of slate, earthy tone to it. That's very, very interesting. Weird. Not a lot of agave, not a lot of alcohol forwardness. All right, so let's go ahead and see what it tastes like. Wow, it's unique. I will give it that. It is slightly different than a lot of tequilas that I've had. You can definitely tell there's some kind of like stony slate mineraliness to it, and not in a bad way at all. It's very interesting, actually. The smoothness is pretty good. I would give it like a 7 on a 1 out of 10 smoothness scale. And in terms of the agave flavor, maybe like a 4, maybe a 3. I don't really have a scale system that I adhere to, but I'm just kind of throwing that out because right now that's the best way I can kind of, express, what I'm tasting. But it's generally good. I mean, I don't think that it's anything I would say is bad about it flavor-wise, but there's not that earthiness that you would sometimes expect when you think about some of your spirits that have a lot of earthiness to it. You can kind of taste like where the original ingredients are sourced from and how they were made. You don't really get any of that, and that, I mean, I guess that's a little bit to be expected in that it's a silver, but nonetheless, a little disappointing in that regard. But for a silver tequila that I think is at a decent price point, okay, yeah, so, all right, for a silver, it's around 60, so a little higher price point, but nonetheless, I think it's good, especially the smoothness. I would categorize this as a get some. Not necessarily a get some that's gonna blow your friends away, but a get some that you're not gonna be disappointed when you pull it off the shelf to make a mixed drink or to just enjoy a random tequila. So there it is, Cantera Negro, silver. It's a get some, check it out, and try not to break it, when you're opening and closing it.